man is back.
Oh, again, boys. Oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. Look at that, my God.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash, the True Inferno. Back at it with another Pokemon Unite commentary video gameplay for you guys, and this is a video that I never thought I would actually do. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys, but here I am because I've been saying this for years now. We are talking football. So what am I talking about? Yes, I am falling into the same trap as the rest of the media have fallen into, and that other people who are sports fans have fallen into, and we are talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Now, let me give you guys my history in terms of how I feel about the Dallas Cowboys and things of that nature. So, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. Not necessarily the players, even though I believe CeeDee Lamb is a bit of a prima donna. Basically a diva. He pretty much is a diva, pretty much. Not as much as Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, you know, Brett Favre don't play anymore, but yeah, those are the top two divas that I have ever seen on a football field. There's other, but that title are normally reserved for wide receivers. But that's another story for another day. But their fans are obnoxious at times, and what really, main reason why I don't like the Dallas Cowboys is because of the media. The media at one point in time, not everybody, but some of them will pick Dick. The Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl every year. I'm like, based on what? Like, based on what? I remember one time this one media personality who used to work at SportsCenter. He used to be a head coach. I forgot his name. Steve something. I forgot his name. Steve something, Frank something. I forgot his name. This fool would predict a Super Bowl where the Dallas Cowboys would take on the Houston Texans. And I'm like, based off of what? Like, what? And this was when Tom Brady was in New England. And I'm like, what? Like, you smoking something. Of course, that never happened because neither Texas squad been to the Super Bowl in the past 29 years. But that's the last time the Dallas Cowboys been to the Super Bowl, or at least been to the NFC Conference Championship game. And of course, the Houston Texans never been to a Conference Championship game, let alone a Super Bowl. So, obviously, that's not the case. But that's beside the point. But what we're talking about specifically is Jerry Jones. Now, here's what I've been saying about Jerry Jones throughout this entire ordeal. What I've been saying about Jerry Jones is the following. I said, and I quote, Jerry Jones needs to stop talking to the media. He needs to get away from the cameras. That's the number one thing he needs to do. Stop talking to the cameras. Stop talking to the media. Stop talking to journalists. Stop talking. Because every time the Dallas Cowboys play a game, who's the first person to talk? Jerry Jones. I'm like, why? Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it. That's number one. Number two, Jerry Jones is the owner of the team. He's the team president, and he's the GM. And I'm like, why? Why? No, you're doing a crappy job at the very least as a GM. I can't really speak about him as team president. I mean, I don't know how much control a team president have in terms of picking the roster, drafting players, and stuff like that. But if that is involved in that somehow, some way, then I'm like, bruh, no, you need to stop. So that's the next thing. So yeah, he needs to stop being a GM. He needs to potentially stop being a team owner. Not team owner, but what's the thing called? Team president, rather. Now, in terms of him being an owner, that's a different story. Okay, that one, it is what it is. Because he had done a good job with that. So that one is different. So there's that. But it's now reaching that point where, yeah, he seriously needs to stop talking to the camera. Because the quotes that he's been saying has been out of control. Not in the sense of, oh, he's talking reckless, but in the sense of he's not making any damn sense. So here's what he said immediately after the team lost, and that is the following. These guys are first of all, they're natural competitors. Secondly, they're so proud of the fact that they are professional and disappointed in maybe the way they executed the play, but that's not anything that's brother or first cousin to give up. Moving on. And then, skipping a few quotes, but saying everybody's certainly disappointed, but that's a big difference in not knowing that you got to put the foot in front of the other to go. And I'm like, what? What? So basically, let's start off with that first comment. He said that they're natural competitors. I'm like, no, they're not. Like, no, they're not. Like, have you seen them? Have you seen them perform? That's why I'm like, no, the hell they're not. Like, have you not seen them perform? First of all, they haven't won a home game in I don't know how long. So, going back to the last playoffs where they got destroyed by Green Bay at home. So, that's that. And then, they're at home against who is it? The New Orleans Saints. First home game of the year. They lose 44-19. Okay, they had a close one at home against Baltimore, but Baltimore, they like to play down to the competition. So Baltimore is an elite team, but in my opinion, they're not a title contender, but that's another story for another day. And then, of course, the next home game, it was against my Detroit Lions. And we all saw what happened there. They lost 47-9. And then the next home game, it was to the division foes, Philadelphia Eagles, 34-6. And then what happened next? They host in-state fellow team, Houston Texans, 34-10. So they are constantly getting destroyed. And the worst part is they are getting destroyed at home. And you want to say they're competitive? There's nothing competitive about that. Oh, they want to say that they're competitors. No, no. They're not competitive at all. So right off the bat, that's false right there. You spew nonsense right there. Secondly, they're so proud of the fact that they are professional and disappointed in maybe the way they executed the play, but that's not anything that brothers or first cousins to give up. Okay, let's talk about the professionalism part. The Cowboys, I forgot what example was given on First Take, but the Cowboys are not professional. They're not professional. Like, no, far from it. Far from it. Now, in that particular sentence, something about brothers or first cousin to give up. I'm like, what? Like, what are you saying there? Not anything that brother or first cousin to give up. What the heck is he saying? Like, what? And then he continued on by saying, everybody's suddenly disappointed, but that's a big difference in not knowing that you got to put the foot in front of the other to go. So he accuses his players of not knowing how to walk. And then I remember I saw this interview when the female reporter was like, with all due respect, and then she went to ask him a tough question, and then he was like, oh, it don't matter about being respectful, disrespectful, and I'm blah, blah. And he tried to like apply that to how the Cowboys are playing. It's like, no. She's trying not to offend you. Like, no, like, what are you talking about? Oh, and then it gets worse. Like, I believe this was earlier today, because today is Tuesday, November the 19th. This is early, because they had a Monday night game last night. So this is earlier today. This fool, Jerry Jones, said, and I quote, we've been the 6th winningest team in NFL. Now, this is over the last 25 years, by the way. In the last 15 years, we're the 5th winningest team in the NFL. We haven't been to the championship playoff game. We haven't been to the Super Bowl, but we've been hanging around that rim. Well, he didn't even say hanging. He just said we've been around that rim. And we've been up there with the best of them. Continue on with the quote. Rest assured, we'll be figuring out ways to look for what we're doing wrong and improve on that. The bottom line is that we have got to get better. We will get better. There are better days ahead. Okay. Here's the problem. This is another reason why he needs to stop talking in front of cameras. He needs to stop talking altogether. And that is this. We've been the 6th winningest team in the NFL. We've been the 5th winningest team in the NFL. And I'm like, so my question, okay, within the span of those last 25 years for the 6th and the last 15 years for the 5th, what have you accomplished? What have you accomplished? Okay, yeah, you won some division crowns, but so what? Who cares? Y'all done it before. No, this ain't nothing new. Outside of that, what have you done? You haven't won a Super Bowl. You haven't been to the Super Bowl. You haven't won the NFC. You have not been to an NFC Conference Championship game. So to say, oh, we the 6th winningest team, we the 5th winningest team, and then the day before you want to say, oh, we got competitors. That's not competitive nature. Talk about we the 6th or we the 5th. No, you want to be the first. And you know what happens when you're the first in the NFL? You win the Super Bowl. And y'all, they haven't done that in 29 years. So this whole, oh, we're the 6th winningest team, 5th winningest team, that means jack squat. That doesn't mean shit. Because y'all ain't win a Super Bowl. Y'all ain't win your own conference. Y'all never been in the last 29 years. So what are you talking about? And then, here's the funny, and then to prove, and then this is the funny part. We haven't been to a Super Bowl, but we've been hanging around that rim. First of all, rim, that's basketball. There's no rim in football. That's basketball you see now, fool. So that's number one with that one. Number two, no, you have not been around a Super Bowl because, again, y'all barely get out the first round. Y'all barely make the playoffs. So it's like, over these past 29 years, like, no, y'all have not been around the Super Bowl. Y'all haven't been close. Now, on paper, in the regular season, yeah, but when it mattered most, which is the playoffs, no, not even close. So it's stuff like this that people seriously need to wonder, should Jerry Jones be speaking? Should you be dying to interview Jerry Jones? And the answer to that is an obvious no, because he's spewing nonsense. He's spewing nonsense. And he's done absolutely nothing to make the team better as the GM, which is why he should be removed from that position. And in my opinion, he should be removed as team president. Now, if you want to keep him as an owner, okay, no problem there. Because, I don't know about this, but he knows how to make money. So if you want to keep him as an owner because he knows how to make money, fine. So be it. But remove him as a GM, remove him as team president, and keep him away from cameras. He should not be doing interviews. None. None at all. Because this is bad. This is really, really bad, especially if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, which I'm not. Go Lions, by the way. We win the Super Bowl. But anywho, bottom line is this. Jerry Jones needs to stay away from cameras. He needs to stay away from cameras. He needs to stay away from making GM decisions and making team president decisions. So that's where I'm at with it. And I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know this is. This boy, New J Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.